So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Oh, what's he done? He's found a way through. David Villa! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. And it's Griezmann. David Villa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Griezmann. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Schneider. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Maradona. And he's let fly. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Always onto this.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tonali to Musiala. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mbappe! Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good, great chance! And more, and more, and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
There will be 3
David
minutes
Villa.
added time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Griezmann. And we hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back. He's got the shot away! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Griezmann. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. David Villa. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Roberto Carlos. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. And he can clear it away. Looking for the run. Nicely worked. Can he put it away? Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels. Shapes to shoot. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
And a header! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays a delicate ball. Played into space out wide. Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Big header! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And they can counter here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. Neymar has it in a wide position. He is through here. Beckenbauer. And here's Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hakimi. Here's Rodri. Messi does well to get it back. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Musiala. Messi could try cutting inside here. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Quality ball. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Palmer. Musiala. For Valverde. Musiala. Musiala! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Musiala plays it short. That's a decent clearance. And he'll shoot here! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Costa Curta. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No reported change to either side during the break. Maradona, he's found a way through. And that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. That's a sharp pass. Palmer. To Musiala. Valverde. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run down the right. He can run onto that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
It's Maradona! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maradona. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That could spell trouble. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hits one! That's another chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Messi certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Maradona. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Thailand clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Pete.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Neymar! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Goes back. Has a look and has a go. And the ball's come loose here. Neymar. And here's Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines.
Has been indicated.
And it's Pirlo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you for your
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Pirlo getting this one clear. And here's Mbappe. White is in a really good position out wide. White, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. White. Neymar on 2 now and looking for 3. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. Iniesta. Vinicius Junior. Iniesta. And now the breakaway. Now it's Griezmann. David Villa. There's the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
The goal scorer after 71 minutes is number 18, David Villa. David Villa.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Neuer sends that a long way. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar, decent progress down the left. Shifted upfield. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ribery. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Griezmann. David Villa! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Adams. Pirlo. Can he get it through? And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Tries a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
The less said about that pass, the better. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gnabry. Oh, that's nice. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Guardiola. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Kimmich has a look and plays it forward. And here's Ribery. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Cleared without hesitation.
well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Guardiola was in no mood for any of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed down. And that is not finding anyone.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Griezmann. Number 5. Messi. Number 11. Pirlo.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, York! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. He's through, now is he in? And he's there to belt it away. Stood up well to him there. Ribery. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Sporting showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Havertz. Zakaria in acres of space out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitutions taking place.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Brilliantly cut out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, they've got it again. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gets a good foot in there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Now it's Neymar. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quarter of an hour played. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona. Real chance here. He's got the shot away. He's scored. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Kane! And that was very necessary. Koke. And here's Kane. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Konate. Oh, what a mistake! Maradona. And it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Ribéry. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vietnam finding their passes. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Messi. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe! Oh, can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, played right into his path. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ribery. Nicked it back promptly.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Frankie de Jong. Number 8,
And here's Kane.
Messi. Number
That was well
22,
seen too. Good clearance.
Ribery. Coming on the field, number 9, Calhanoglu.
He's in a good position here.
Olise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar.
That is a great... Olise! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
York, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Calhanoglu. Oh, nicely intercepted. York. For Koke. Alexander-Arnold. That's a nicely measured pass. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Neymar! That's going to go a long way. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that may well be that. That is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.